Well, this is a hell of a database. It's actually by the people called candid.org. And they have and they're actually now part of the Foundation Center. There's two big organizations that keep track of not the federal government money, but the ones that foundations. Foundations are people that normally give to money to nonprofit organizations, but they do to individuals too. Now, what they've done is on their database site, which is free. See, they have another database site that may charge you up to $1,000 to use, but this one is free, and it's just for emergency financial resources to help with COVID-19 hardships. Wow, that sounds like me, right? Looking for that stuff. So this you could search grants for nonprofits, grants for individuals, grants for artists, grants for small businesses, and international aid. I don't know, maybe that's for travel, but it's, I guess, for if you have something overseas. So all these, where there's nonprofits, for individuals, health insurance, medical expenses, home internet, food assistance. It's good to get a feel. See, if you look at things like this, even if they don't have something specifically for you, they do have a way of showing you possibilities, that may be available where you live. Now, here's something. Red Rover Urgent Care provides financial assistance to pet guardians struggling with economic hardship when pets are real life-threatening situations. Wow. Now, isn't that cool? So that means if your pet's in trouble and you don't have money to do it, that's it. Here, DoorDash has a financial assistance program. So if you're working for DoorDash, they have that. See, it's all these kinds of Fit Pro Relief Fund, American Nurses Fund, One Fair Wage Fund, Student Relief Fund. Ooh, resources for college students in need to support due to COVID campus shutdown. See? Restaurant Workers Community Foundation, American Kidney Foundation, all those, and that's to individuals. They're giving out money. Then they have it by states, and then it goes on, and that's I guess that's just one of the individuals. I'm not familiar with all the lists for artists. Look at all the programs for artists. Wow, it just goes on and on and on. Yeah, for artists. Wow, artists, writers. Wow, now that's a hell of a list for that. And then they had another list for funds for coronavirus relief. This is state and local government stuff. Now, this is an interesting one, and I'll put this link in the description too, because here I put in for Maryland, and there's 9 funds here. Maryland, Baltimore County, Community Crisis Response Fund. See, how do you know about that? You don't. Community Foundation Fund. How do you know? Emergency response. So what you're looking for all the time is sources of possibilities here. See, this is expanding access to child care for low-income families and services for out-of-school children and youth, migrating the impact of reduced wages and lost work for hourly wages. So these are people who need daycare help. And that money is available on a local level. Residents who have or will be impacted the restrictions of closures in schools and stuff like that. So it's finding the shopping list. In other words, who's hiring today if you're looking for a job? You don't want a list of all the companies. They may be looking. You want to know the companies that are looking to hire people. That's what you want. So these are the organizations that have it now for the pandemic. So that's what you want to look at. And that's why lists are so important to me. And then what you have to do is sit down and start calling. If you're not calling, you're probably going to take a lot longer to find something you need or that could help you. So your phone is your friend. So make friends with your phone and give these people a call. That's the only way you're going to know. I mean, if you have to email, you email. But if you can call, get to be a human. Humans like helping humans. They don't like helping robots. So you got a better chance if you're a human.